You. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into this, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of breaking news coming out. We're going to keep this on the politics right here, get into some real shit, shit that actually matters. It is what it is. We actually going to talk about some boxing as well, probably a little bit after this. But, right now it's time to deal with back to life, back to reality. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, man. Silicon Valley Bank on Friday paid out an annual bonuses to some eligible U.S. employees just hours before the bank was seized by the United States government, okay? So if y'all don't know about the situation going on with these banks, man, there's a lot of shit going on with these banks, man. Banks is not having the funds. All kind of shit is going on right now, and it's very serious. You know what I'm saying? Was it Wells Fargo or I think it was Wells Fargo? People couldn't get their money. Okay, people could not get their money at the end of the day out of Wells Fargo and shit like that. So it's a lot of this kind of shit going on. Could it be some scare tactics? It could be. Could it be? Could it be a part of all the money, all the debt that has been placed on the American people with the constant funding of the Ukraine? Not only the constant funding of the Ukraine, but this Build Back Better plan from the Democrats and Joe and Biden at the end of the day. Yes, all of this shit is deliberately being done on fucking purpose, man. You know what I'm saying? It's being done on purpose, man. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that's, oh man, it just happened out of the blue. These motherfuckers are are deliberately doing all this shit on purpose, y'all. I told y'all this shit 4-5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Fucking around with these people, bro. These people are looking to cause massive chaos, confusion, destruction, all kind of shit. Mainly Democrats, okay? Mainly Democrats, okay? And the Democratic view being used as some liberal shit at the end of the day. Like I said, there's things I do agree with liberals. There's things I do agree with conservatives, okay? But the problem will always continue to be, is the motherfuckers who too liberal and the motherfucker who too conservative, okay? So that's the far left and the far right. These motherfuckers are problems. Okay, they are problems to society, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and they work together. Okay, as much as that shit sounds crazy to y'all, they work fucking together. Okay, now I'm gonna show y'all because I've been telling y'all this shit for a fucking minute. All right, so I'm gonna get into this with Tucker Carlson. Okay, Tucker Carlson on how the NSA hacked his Signal account to stop him from interviewing Putin. Everyone's in on it. Republicans and Democrats are all in on it. Now let's get into this. Call from some. Now let's get into this because salute to everybody who's been fucking with your boy from day one. Even if you haven't been fucking with me from day one when you decided to really start fucking with Tell Like It Is TV, that's your day one, okay? But at the end of the day, y'all know I've been sitting up here saying this shit for fucking years about how the Democrats and the Republicans, as much as they play this game as far as, oh, we're coming after Joe Biden this, the liberals this, AOC this, Nancy Pelosi this, the Democrats trying to do this. So are the fucking Republicans. They're in on it as well, okay? They're in on it as well. As Professor Griff used to say, the United Snakes of America. I love that name, man. I swear to God. I always thought that name was mad clever when he used to say that shit. The United Snakes of America, man. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is in on it, and then they come through every debate year and give you the same talking points on what they're going to do, whether it's for your city council, whether it's for your mayor, your fucking state representative, your house representatives, your senate, your goddamn governor, all the way up to your goddamn president. They have the same fucking debate talking points every time. Oh, we got to worry about overseas issues, infrastructure, and jobs. But none of this shit never works out anytime. You know what I'm saying? All they do is finesse, 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 finesse. Might give you a little something. Finesse, 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 finesse. Come vote for me. Finesse, 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 finesse. It's time to vote. Finesse, finesse, finesse. Might give you a little something. Finesse, 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 finesse. That's the Democrats and Republicans for the most part. Right? They get up here. You have some of these hardcore patriotic motherfucking Republicans out here putting money into defense stock at the end of the day, and getting money out of what's going on out there in the Ukraine. This is happening, y'all. This is actually happening with some of the Republicans that y'all swear up and down are for the goddamn people. You know what I mean? Y'all swear up and down these motherfuckers is the most heroic people of all time. Y'all swear up and down. This is just why this shit be making me sick a lot of. Well, I'm not sick to my stomach, like I actually get sick, but I get irritated. You know what I'm saying? I get really irritated with hearing certain Republicans talk this Republican patriotic shit because y'all niggas is full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really are full of shit. Okay. Because the reason why I'm gonna say about this shit real quick. Yes, I'm gonna pull the race card right now, right? Because like I said, when I pull the race card, motherfucker, I ain't one of these niggas that just pull the race. When I pull that race card, ain't no debating that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get into it, right? Now we talk about the January 6th shit, right? There's a big talking thing about the January 6th, about how the shaman dude was reading the tweet. Like I told y'all before about the January 6th shit, that shit was nothing but a Black Lives Matter protest gone wrong when you send these Antifa niggas into the crowds and they muck up the game. They make the protest seem violent and then they start smashing windows and shit like that. And then, it makes these Black Lives Matter protesters look like thugs and people that's upset burning up shit. But that's really not the case, okay? These are paid agitators being brought in they're not even from the fucking city nor state that these people are being flown in. They're being limo drived up and taken care of, put in hotels, all kind of shit. Allegedly, okay? Allegedly, okay? So when that shit happened with January 6th, it's no difference, okay? But see, let's get into this though, right? There's a black man who's sitting in jail over a tweet about the January 6th. Where are all the Caucasian American patriot far right where are you motherfuckers at? Why y'all don't have the same smoke of trying to get this dude out of jail? Where's the raising the awareness? You know who raised awareness for him? I did. You know who was making the videos about him? I was, because I was keeping it fair. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it fair. I'm keeping it even Steven. We're all the American patriot because this is our fellow American, right? Motherfuckers was riding for Donald Trump, right? You know what I mean? Where was y'all at? Where y'all at? Y'all still don't tweet about these brothers that have been locked up. These ancient Americans that got locked up trying to side with y'all with the Trump shit and all that, right? Wearing they MAGA hats and shit, running they black ass down there to come do something they think was for the country and shit like that, right? Show support for the country and shit. And then these niggas get caught up in the jam and y'all act like y'all never even knew them. Yes, sir. Y'all act like y'all never even knew them. Yes, sir. Yes, they did that. Yeah, they did that. They did that shit. But I just had to throw that out there. I had to throw a little jab real quick at some of these phony ass goddamn Republicans at the end of the day. Now, let me say something about one in particular person who's really been bringing the fire as of recently. Because when I first stumbled across the dude, I thought he was cool, but he gave me that I'm a Republican far right kind of vibe at the end of the day. And his name is Stu Peters. Stu Peters was somebody that I thought was like he used to talk a lot of this Republican shit all the time. But I don't know, what changed his mind. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But at the end of the day, this man has done a completely 360. He's waking up. He's seeing that the Republicans is just as shady as these Democrats. Just as shady, if not even more shady. So he's realizing that now. But let's let Tucker Carlson get into him wanting to interview Putin and how the Democrats and Republicans is in on it and tapping the signal and all that. So Let's get into it.
I'm not hiding anything, but I was definitely hiding my plan to go interview Putin just because it's an interview.
So how did that happen?
Business.
How do you know the NSA broke into your signal?
Because they admitted it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Like, can you tell us about that? Like, how did you find it?
So you see how at the end of the day, us as American people, you see how the government don't bring no shit up like that, right? When they talk about debating, right? When your local politicians or the state politicians and shit like that, they running. Do they run? Do they get out here and say, hey man, we need to have privacy back? You know what I'm saying? Americans should not be getting surveillance on and shit like that, right? Do they get out here and talk about those kind of things? Democrat nor Republican. They tell you, oh, this is a free country, the land of the free, the home of the brave, all that kind of shit. Nigga, stand for the anthem. You know what I'm saying? But do they get out here and talk this shit about the NSA, which is part of the American government, right? Ain't that yeah, but they spying on their own people, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, so what we gonna do about that? We ain't gonna do shit about that, huh? Now we just gonna act like that shit don't exist. They ain't out here spying on people and shit like that. We just gonna act like that doesn't happen, right? So they admitted that they tapped this nigga Tucker Carlson shit at the end of the day. So let's let's get into that though.
I got a call from somebody in Washington who would know. Just trust me. So I went up there for another reason, but this person said, are you going to come to Washington anytime soon? This was a year and a half ago, and I was like, yeah, actually, I'm going to be up in a week. Meet me Sunday morning. So weird. Like, who does that? Just text me. You know what I mean? Just text me. No. So I go, and this person's like, and this is someone who would know, are you planning a trip to go see Putin? This was the summer before the war started. And I was like, how would you know that? I haven't told anybody. I mean, anybody. Not my brother, not my wife, nobody. And just because, it's one of a million things you're working on, but that was one of them. I want to go interview. Why wouldn't I want to interview Putin? Of course. I want to interview Xi. I want to interview everybody, right? That's kind of my job. We want to get Kim.
And as a journalist, right? And somebody who's giving somebody a fair, a way to express whatever we may not agree, but I'm gonna let him get his shit off. And there's some questions that I do want to ask him myself personally. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because one thing about the power of the media can make a good guy look like a bad guy and a bad guy look like a good guy. You know what I'm saying? These are facts, okay? So when you have real journalists that want to do real journalistic work, they want to just get to the bottom of it. They like, look, I ain't got time to be getting into trying to make somebody a good guy or a bad guy. I just want the fucking truth. That's all I want. I just want the truth. So I want to interview Putin. I want to interview Xi Jinping. I want to interview hoe-ass niggas like Zelensky and shit. I want to interview Joe Biden and shit. I want to interview the fucking leader of Ghana or the interview the leader of fucking Brazil or some shit. I want to be able to interview these people. I want to be able to ask the questions I want to ask and shit like that. So if at least we getting truth on what's going on out here. You know what I mean? But let's let it keep going.
Jong-un on here one day.
Of course. We met him.
You did?
Yep.
Oh, we got to talk about that after. But
super interesting. But anyway.
Holy shit.
How would you know that? Because NSA pulled your text with this other person you were texting. How did you know that? And so I was intimidated. I'm embarrassed to admit, but I was completely freaked out by it. I called a U.S. senator.
Now, mind you, if somebody told you like, yo, man, yeah, man, they've been typing your phone, bro, that'll make you be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That'll really blow your mind. But Tucker Carlson had to know some of this shit was like, did he think he was that high up in the game to where the point they weren't going to surveil on him? Maybe Tucker Carlson was being a little bit foolish when it comes to that aspect. You rubbing elbows with these people, bro. Yeah, they're going to be surveilling your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Who I know, not that well, but it seems like a trustworthy person. And I told him the story. I said, I just want to tell you this. And then I went on TV on Monday, and I'm like, this happened. And so they had, Congress asked NSA, and NSA is like, yes, we did this, but for good reason. What would be a good reason to read my, what? But the head of NSA It's fine. It gets because everyone's in on it. Republicans and Democrats are all in on it. And by it, I mean the assumption that there's no privacy whatsoever, that they have a right to know everything you're saying and thinking.
That shit's scary.
And that's just not a right as far as I'm concerned. By the way, if you have no privacy, you have no freedom. Freedom is predicated on privacy. It's like none of your business.
You don't even think about that. Like,
Nah, word. You got no privacy. You know what I'm saying? And they can almost use anything pretty much to spy on you for the most part. You know what I mean? This is the sad reality of the situation that's going on. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm gonna get off this real quick because I really don't want this video to be too long. So I'm just kind of try to hit in and out of points. But as you see right here, U.S. banks are collapsing at an incredible rate. Okay. So, you got this whole movement of people telling you to pull your money out the banks right now. This is what a lot of people are running around here saying. I'm not going to get into that because I do remember there was a campaign of that shit back in 2020. Maybe this could be the real deal now because, like I said, a lot of shit is really starting to bubble out. But certain shit I just can't talk about on YouTube, though. But there's a lot of stuff, man, that's really coming out that I've been finding very interesting. Okay. But here's a House Dems proposed bill to grant amnesty to millions of illegal immigrants. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, meanwhile, I know people and shit like that that's homeless, bro. Homeless. They can't get a spot. They got to stay in shelters and all kind of wild shit. You know what I'm saying? But, the illegal migrants and shit, they come through depending on which illegal migrants, okay? Because if it's one of these, you know what I mean? But if it's the Ukraine motherfuckers or some shit like that, them Chinese motherfuckers and shit like that, oh yeah, they're going to make sure they take care of them. But as we see, the symptoms strike again. You know what I'm saying? And that's because a lot of the shit, a lot of these agendas, they already have this shit down. There's a whole playbook for this shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get into this real quick. Damn, this shit 3 minutes. All right, so let's get into this though.
Here in New York anymore, and here's
I'll get into this real quick. So, because the first part of this is really what I wanted to really get into. So let's get into this though.
The one thing that nobody saw coming, and this is the competition of states. I don't put companies here in New York anymore, or in Massachusetts, or in New Jersey, or in California. Those states are uninvestable.
Okay, now think about that, right? He said New York, Massachusetts, California, and I think he just said New Jersey, right? All these are Democratic, heavy liberal states, okay? Massachusetts, bro, is so liberal, nigga. We can't even have menthol cigarettes, nigga, because somehow, listen, this is the shit I don't be getting about these Democrats, right? So the Democrats will propose a bill out here in Massachusetts, right? Back when I used to smoke weed, I still kind of smoked weed a little bit, but back when I really was really blowing it down for real, I used to love the games, right? The white grape games. Some of y'all might be like, man, them shits is trash, dog. I hate them shits. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? Your flavor's your flavor. Some of y'all might like grape. Y'all might have like this. Y'all like. I love green Dutchess at the end of the day. I love white grape Dutchess at the end of the day. So that's what I would get. I would get the white grape green Dutch. You know what I'm saying? Pack of menthol cigarettes at the end of the day. They took the shit off of shelves because they felt like it can be enticing to children, okay? Now, just follow me here. Follow me, okay? This is what they did in Massachusetts, okay? They did that because it could be enticing to children. But in the same token, the Democrats are the main ones running around here with these drag queen shows, heavy LGBTism, but a nigga can't get a pack of Newport shorts. You know what I'm saying? A nigga can't get a pack of menthol Newport shorts because that's enticing to the children. But y'all can have drag queen shows for children. Y'all can be teaching these children about, y'all trying to run bills where y'all could teach these children about sex, masturbation, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But a grown-ass motherfucker can't get a pack of Newports, menthols at the end of the day, because it's enticing the children. Huh? What? Hell again? So what's the difference between the red pack and the gold pack? What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you just take cigarettes off altogether? Or we just gonna take the menthols off? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just dumb logic that some of these Democrats be having, bro. Like, what, nigga? Like, all right, I would have rather y'all to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Just take it all off then. You know what I'm saying? And now they got this shit in Massachusetts now, bro. They have the green pack. Nigga, hold on. For those that know what I'm talking about with the menthol cigarettes, right? The Newport menthols. They have a green pack, but it's non-menthol. It's like they trying to play mind games with the people. Like, wait a minute, bro. So y'all telling me y'all got rid of the menthols because it's enticing the children. Y'all got rid of flavored Dutches and shit like that, Phillies and shit like that, because it could be enticing the children. Children might want it, might want to experience all this, whatever the case may be, right? But then now you're going to bring the green pack back, but they're going to be non-menthol. What sense does this shit make? Okay, this is why when this dude is saying the shit that he's saying, I can understand it, because Massachusetts does a lot of dumb shit at the end of the day. They do. The fucking legislations and all that, like, they do some good things, but they do a lot of dumb shit though. They really do, man. Massachusetts does a lot of dumb shit at the end of the day. It's just like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck is going on, man? You know what I mean? But let's let this keep going.
Policy here is insane. The taxes are too high. We put them in Fargo, North Dakota, because 40% of the people work elsewhere, including Boston. So I was, a bit of a debate with Elizabeth Warren about this, but I say, look, Senator, we've got to move the companies out of your state because you're not investable anymore. You're punishing people if they're successful. You overtax them. You hit them with a super tax. New Jersey, what a mess. New York, uninvestable.
Wait, why is New York uninvestable?
Try and do a project in New York. Try and build.
I'm asking, Don's point, is it beyond the taxes?
Oh, the regulatory environment is punitive. I had a project in upstate New York behind the grid in Niagara Falls for electricity, a global data center we were building. Eventually, it got so bad with the politicians in the local region and the state policy, we moved it to Norway and all the jobs. Norway has it now. Thousands of jobs coming out of that. I mean, that's New York. Uninvestable. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger. Just telling you the way it is. That's it. Uninvestable.
All right. So, it is what it is. But I want to touch on this too. This is another thing right here. Now check this shit out.
All other institutions, they make African countries jump through hoops. Loans will never be able to pay. The US, when they borrow money, they're getting it in 1.5, 1.9 interest rate. Africans, when they get the same amount of money, they're paying 9, 10%. The people who don't need a break, they get a break. The ones who need a break, they don't get a break.
It's all facts. And listen, bro. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yo, y'all niggas, bro. Oh my God, bro. I've been saying all this shit for a while. It's salute to Africa for finally for them people in their governments to finally wake their ass up. But bro, this is the shit they've been doing for a minute, bro. For a minute. So they people is now finally starting to wake up. Why Africa joins China and Russia at the end of the day. You know what I mean? As you just seen, they're talking about releasing the aid from Ghana or some shit like that, one of them African countries, if they don't legalize LGBTism out there. All right? So they're looking to take away aid, even though Ghana said they don't need the aid, we already a rich country, right? But they're willing to take that aid away if they don't practice LGBTism. That's like dictatorship control, right? This is the kind of form of shit we're dealing with right now in America. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have time to worry about some other fucking country, bro. I don't have time to worry about what the fuck is going on in the Ukraine. I don't have time for that shit, bro. There's shit going on diabolical as fuck in the United States right now. Motherfuckers spying on your shit. Motherfucker can listen in and watch your ass at a motherfucking press of a button. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got no privacy in goddamn America, period. You know what I'm saying? And you want me to be worried about some fuck shit going on in another country. Man, please. You know what I'm saying? Please. You know what I'm saying? Forcing shit on children, forcing shit on people at the end of the day, whether what race you are, motherfuckers is forcing shit down your fucking throat at all costs. Whenever they get a new toy that they want to force down your fucking throat at the end of the day, they gonna push that bitch. You know what I'm saying? They gonna push it and they gonna force it on you until you accepted that shit. You know what I mean? Doing shit for other people, and then when it come to you, like, nah, we ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They could find all this money for the Ukraine and the Ukraine citizens and have them come over here and put them in apartments and hotels and shit like that. But the American people get fucked up. One nigga get fucked up, might lose his job, might need a place. That nigga got to figure it out. That nigga got to figure it out. He can't run to no government talking about some, hey, man, look, I'm an American citizen. Is that and the third? You know, I need to get treated like you treat the immigrants. You know, I'm gonna get back on my feet. I ain't worried about that. I just need a little bit of time. Nah, fuck ass nigga. Go pull yourself up by your bootstrap, fuck nigga, and go out there and go make it do what it do, nigga. Sleep your bitch ass on the street. Fuck nigga. We got a program right here, but you gotta leave this bitch and then come back when we tell you that you can come back. Nah, nigga, you can't sleep in this bitch all day. Nigga, nah, I don't give a fuck. Get your bitch ass out there in the cold, nigga, and wait till we finish, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how they doing, bro. This is how they doing, man. Meanwhile, other motherfuckers is getting taken care of, put up, money in their pocket, tuition, all kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable what they do in America. You know what I mean? To American people. You know what I'm saying? So let's let the lady keep going.
The sheer survival of the World Bank IMF is based on the fact that African countries and many other developing countries do not succeed. Their success is based on our failure. The multinationals who are stealing from Africa every day in broad daylight. I use an example of the DRC. If you ever fly very low over the DRC, you'll see tarmacs in the jungle. You'll see 747s flying into DRC, picking up minerals and flying right out. The same multinationals are responsible for arming young people and giving them MK16s. Because why? Their satellites in the skies are telling them where that village is. There are lots of diamonds. So what do? Arm young people, drag them up, and send them to go chop off a few heads. The rest of the village runs away, so they come behind and do their illegal mining. We black people must understand what is really going on, because what we are shown instead is, oh, look at those Africans killing each other. There's some serious games that have been played in Africa for far too long. And once we understand that, we can strategize. These countries are very capable of...
Now, here's the thing. What this woman is saying, what this African woman is definitely saying, she's saying a lot of trill shit at the end of the day, a lot of trill spill that she's over here talking right now. But the problem is, there's too many fuck niggas that don't see that, and that's willing to kiss the ring at the end of the day, and that's not willing to go by that because they're getting paid handsomely, and if they decided to break whatever deal that they already made, that might be their life. So unless they willing to die for that shit at the end of the day, then it's just a sad situation. But this is the kind of shit America's been doing, the American government has been doing, and these particular people have been doing for hundreds of fucking years. This is like nothing new. But the thing is that, you're starting to get people that's really starting to stand 10 toes down and get what's going on. Like, yo, how is it, y'all do this and then do that? Because remember, they do that same shit in Chicago. Y'all niggas think these little niggas just stumbled across rocket launchers and shit like that? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all niggas, come on, bro. We ain't the plug like that. We are not the plug, nigga. Niggas getting all this coke and crack and fucking heroin. Nigga, we ain't the plug. We ain't never been the plug. You know what I'm saying? Only time a nigga been the plug is if a nigga just, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Nigga in the hood somewhere or some shit like that. Yeah, you might, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what niggas consider the plug, the real plug, though. I'm talking about the real plug. We ain't the real plug. You know what I mean? We like the extension cord. We ain't the motherfucking plug, though. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. But let's let's get off this.
Negotiating their own deal.
All right. So I just want to show y'all what this nigga Biden had to say, right? Biden is just unbelievable, bro. This dude at this point, like I told y'all a while ago in my videos, Biden and the Biden administration is trolling, man. Absolutely just trolling at this. They are trolling the American people at this point, bro. I mean, look at this tweet from the White House. It says, our economy is moving in the right direction under President Biden's leadership. Now, I just showed y'all in the beginning of this video, nigga, Banks is out here failing like a motherfucker right now. And this man is saying, 4 hours ago, this man said, our economy is moving in the right direction under President Biden's leadership. And literally, it showed him laughing. I mean, it is comical. It really is. It really is comical.
I think it's just that right now things move at the speed of Twitter, and the government doesn't move at that speed. And I think they don't realize what the problem could be and how fast money is moving and the challenge this could be. I think it's just that right now things move at the speed of Twitter, and the government doesn't move at that speed. And I think they don't realize what the problem could be and how fast money is moving and the challenge this could be. I think it's just...
Right, so that's a Democrat letting it be known, okay?
Will go down like that. It will be a terrible, terrible sight. It might even be a 1929 situation, so you have a chance to have the greatest numbers in history. You're almost there. We're almost back to where we were from the standpoint of the stock market. Think of that. But you'll have a crash like you've never seen before. You put the wrong person in office, you'll see things that you would not have believed are possible. We'll go down.
So Trump had to do his little... Trump had to do his little... Hold on, let me pause.
Banking committee. Obviously, I invited you on before all of this happened.
All right, so Trump had to, put his little prediction in. That was a while ago. I heard him say that. But Trump said a lot of shit, man, that's now... it doesn't look so crazy now, right? It doesn't look so wild or just out there or him just trying to campaign, right? A lot of shit he's been saying has been coming to fruition at the end of the day. Is Trump part of the plan? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a bean pie with y'all. Certain things I agree with Trump. Some things I don't agree with him. It is what it is. But if I had to ask, would he be one of those that would have made the economy better than Joe Biden? I would say absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But let's get off that.
Have you gotten a briefing over the weekend, and what's your sense of what we can expect tomorrow morning?
Well, Chuck, I have not gotten a briefing yet.
Let me start with the banking committee. I invited you on before all of this happened. Have you gotten a briefing over the weekend, and what's your sense of what we can expect tomorrow morning?
Well, Chuck, I have not gotten a briefing yet.
Let me start with the banking committee.
And as you can see, this man, bro, why the fucking Twitter be doing that shit, bro? Like, nigga, damn, y'all like I'm a fucking, oh man, bro. Anyway, as you can see, Democratic senator, right, who sits on the Senate Banking Committee, says he hasn't even been briefed on last week's second largest bank collapse in U.S. history, okay? This dude is on the Senate Banking Committee, and he's claiming that he hasn't even been briefed on the second largest bank collapse in U.S. history. This dude is bro, this dude takes liar to a whole different ball game, bro. I mean, you talk about somebody just falling asleep. I mean, you talk about the term falling asleep at the wheel. Oh, this is it right here. This is falling asleep at the goddamn wheel. What? You a part of the banking committee, nigga, and you ain't heard about the second largest? I mean, you would have to know going into that week or weekend about what's going on. You would have to know about that, bro. You would have to see, okay, what's going on. You're supposed to be checking up on that. So we voting people like this in office to be sitting in goddamn San Juan, Puerto Rico, right? We voting on people like this to be in fucking in office, and this nigga don't know that we damn near heading for a fucking deep depression. What's that shit called? The Great Depression and shit like that. I mean, it's just unbelievable, bro. All right, so here's Nancy Pelosi real quick.
I'm waiting for this, for trespassing on the Capitol grounds. I want to punch him out. I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to be happy. If he comes, I'm going to punch him out. This is why I'm waiting for this, for trespassing on the Capitol grounds. I want to punch him out. I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to be happy.
All right, so that's, that's
I told her, remember.
Now, here's my thing, and I told y'all about how I feel about the Ashley Babbitt or whatever situation, right? Now, it's unfortunate that she got killed, right? But I'm not holding no sympathy for somebody who's trying to climb through a fucking window, okay, and get and get into a spot where they're clearly saying, hey, no, you're not coming through here. You know what I'm saying? Now, this woman get her boots smoked at the end of the day, and we all supposed to be up in arms about, man, fuck that shit, man. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy as hell, man. And y'all biased as fuck, because now that you know that the dude was a black dude, right? Let's just keep it a buck. Y'all found out that the dude that shot her was a black dude, and now it's fuck the police, right? When they out here beating the fuck out of niggas and shit like that, right? You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to laugh at. I ain't laughing at niggas because shit, I got my ass whooped a few times by the police, right? On the humbug as well. But, at the end of the day, niggas getting their ass beat by police, knocked upside their head, punched around, beat up in handcuffs, shit planted on them and shit like that, getting extra charges for no fucking reason because he's a fucking piece of shit racist, right? When all that shit going on with niggas and shit, y'all niggas back to blue. Y'all get out here and be antagonizing niggas. Back to blue and all this whole other shit. Y'all be out here with your chest poked out. But if Lil Ashley get out here and get her boots smoked by the police in the Capitol building where she's not even really supposed to be in at the end of the day, she get her boots smoked, we all supposed to be like, fuck the police. Nah, I'm not doing that. Keep the same energy, y'all. Keep the same damn energy. Back to blue, nigga. Back the blue. Even when it comes down to this brother killing this Caucasian woman. Back the blue. Other than that, like I tell y'all all the time, a lot of these people on the far left, far right, these people are here for confusion. I wouldn't be surprised if this is all a staged event. If this was all a staged event. How many of y'all heard of Ashley Babbitt before this situation? How many of y'all heard of some of these actors and actresses that were a part of this situation that they done put on TV and shit like that? How many of y'all heard of these people up until then? You know what I'm saying? Common sense would tell y'all, if they letting people in the building, okay, let's just say if I'm in the building, I'm not going to try to bang on doors and get these folks to open the fucking door. And then the minute they not opening the door, I'm a kick out a window and then I'm going to try to slide my little ass right through a window. Huh? That's savage fucking behavior. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. If there was any nigga that did some shit like that, y'all would justify. Y'all know that. This is why I like, these niggas on the far right, this shit is irritating. You know what I'm saying? It's irritating watching these people be hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? These people are stone cold hypocrites. Okay? The left ain't no better. They just liars. They're finessers and liars. The Republicans are clean hypocrites, bro. A lot of these dudes are clean hypocrites. You know what I mean? That's the problem with this shit. But anyway, though, let's let it keep going. As Janet Yellen, whenever a bank, especially one like Silicon Valley Bank with billions of dollars in deposits, fails, it's clearly a concern. Well, yeah, maybe if you would have kept that same energy when it came down when Joe Biden was cutting all this goddamn money, Joe Biden was cutting all this goddamn money for the Ukraine, the Build Back Better plan, the American Rescue Plan, and none of that shit was going to the American people. And y'all lied to the American people and told us it was going to cost $0. That's what you told us. That's what you told us. You told us it was going to cost the American people $0, and the lie detector says, the truth detector, the reality detector said that that's a lie, Janet. Anyway, to the point, Janet had to come out and she had to admit, okay, that she was wrong, okay? She had to admit that she was wrong because they know where this shit is going, y'all. They know where this shit is going. This shit is going to a really bad place, man. If we don't get control of this shit very soon. Anyway, Biden budget director, whatever, is unable to assure Americans the U.S. banking system is safe and secure after the second largest bank collapse in U.S. history. You know what I mean? So this is the kind of shit that's going on, yo. You know what I mean? Let me see something real quick. All right. Let's see if I got anything else I want to talk about. I might be done. Oh, let's get into this.
It's a second term. He would be 82 at inauguration. What do you say to those people who say maybe he's too old to be president? Are those fair questions and conversations to be having?
I say, look at what he's done. You know, look at what he's doing. Look at how physically he's got the good bill of health from the doctors to his physicals. But
okay, here's my thing about what Jill Biden is up here getting ready to cap about. She say, look what he's done, look what he's doing, this, that, and the third, right? Now, here's what's funny about it. Joe Biden and the Biden administration put a full court press against the people. He allowed that. Let's just say that. He allowed the government to pull full court press on people who did not want to eat the cake, okay? That was what Joe Biden did. What led to people losing their careers, losing their jobs, kids probably being taken out of schools and losing possibly education, right? Because, you know, they didn't want their kid to eat the cake and all this other stuff. So that's what Joe Biden did. That's what his administration was a part of. Joe Biden also cut all this money for everywhere else besides Americans. This is what Joe Biden did. Joe Biden also allowed everybody else to come into the country and get all the great benefits at the end of the day off of the American taxpayer dollar at the end of the day, and not give those in need in America the proper need and support and resources at the end of the day. That happened with Joe Biden, okay? That happened with Joe Biden. So we're not going to sit up here and play this game as if Joe Biden has been this, you know, just everybody's been getting. No, y'all been getting rich under Joe Biden. Y'all upper echelon economy of people at the end of the day. Y'all the ones getting banked at the end of the day. Y'all the ones putting your stock allegedly into defense weapons so that when the Russia and Ukraine shit pop off, y'all can use some money laundering kind of shit at the end of the day to funnel and get all y'all get rich and triple y'all money. You know what I'm saying? The biggest hustlers in goddamn America ain't Tyrone and motherfucking and Pookie and Ray Ray and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't Dwayne and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Michael and them niggas. You know what I mean? The biggest drug dealers is in your fucking American government, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest ones right there. You know what I mean? Gets no bigger than that. It is what it is. Anyway, let's get into this. So, a pro-Ukrainian group blamed for attack on Nord Stream pipelines, okay? New intelligence reviewed by U.S. officials suggests that a pro-Ukrainian group carried out the attack on the Nord Stream pipelines last year. Now, you know what's crazy about this? The fact that the U.S. officials have came out and said that this was a pro-Ukrainian group that carried this out on the Nord Stream pipelines, because for those that know, y'all know they blame the Nord Stream pipeline getting fucked up. Y'all know they blame that on the Russians, right? Y'all do know that, right? They blame that shit on the Russians, okay? So now it's a year later, okay? And now the U.S. officials are being forced to tell you the truth about this pro-Ukrainian group. Because in the end of all this shit that y'all seeing what's going on, nigga, the truth is about to come out about what's been going on in the Ukraine. Yeah, that's getting ready to come out. You know what I'm saying? They about to give y'all niggas the real spill on who's been attacking who out there in the Ukraine, and y'all gonna find out that shit ain't had nothing to do with Russia. Y'all gonna find that out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna find that out. This is why you see this kind of information coming out. New intelligence reviewed by U.S. officials. My ass, nigga. My ass. They already knew who was doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? They already, look, like I said, man. This government that we got, bro, they do a lot of shit deliberately. You know what I'm saying? Deliberately, it's deliberately to be done. You know what I'm saying? To blame people, they'll do something and then blame it on somebody else, go in the media, run behind it, and some people get really caught up with the shit to the point they, you know what I mean? They don't really fuck with, you know what I mean? They like, man, fuck that. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but, you know, that's the power of the media. You see what I'm saying? It's the power of the media at the end of the day. But the truth is coming out. Was getting ready to come out with the Ukraine shit. But let's get into this, man. Let's get into pandering Joe Biden, man. Pander. Now, here's what's sad. Here's what's sad about this shit with Joe Biden. Now, you know clearly this is a goddamn photo op, right? This is definitely a photo op. My thing is, when any ancient American person took any kind of picture or stood next to Donald Trump, y'all called them coons, sellouts, buck dancers, all kind of shit. But when it come to Joe Biden, now Trump ain't never went this far. This nigga is marching in Selma, talking about voting rights, playing games with the ancient American people, bro. This shit passionately raises up my energy at the end of the day. Why? Because y'all letting somebody who literally was mentored, a grand wizard, nigga, of the KKK. This man was under Joe Biden was under this man's tutorship or whatever they call that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? He was a young entrepreneur. Well, I don't even think entrepreneur is the right word. But y'all, apprentice. Let's just say he was a young apprentice, okay? To the grand wizard of the KKK. Joe Biden, the same nigga who talked about segregation and all this. Joe Biden is the one who out here had the three strikes proposed the bill. He the one did all that, which got a lot of niggas locked up because Joe Biden know that them laws wasn't going to be applied to, or they're going to be looking out to grab people that look like him. Joe Biden know that, right? Them bills were created specifically to grab up niggas, okay? Now here's this hoe ass nigga Joe Biden, along with fuck nigga number one and Al Sharpton, out here marching on Selma talking about voting rights. Why are these niggas playing with us? Why are they playing with it? Why? Well, and my thing is, why y'all keep allowing these people to play with us? Nigga, you can vote. I can vote. The only motherfuckers who can't vote is motherfuckers who ain't from this country, bro. And the fact that you have a lot of ancient American people standing behind this man, knowing that what this man would possibly get done with passing the laws with illegals being able to vote for a president is very fucking dangerous for us, okay? Very dangerous for us. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Well, I won't say very dangerous for us, but it's something you got to take serious, though, bro. You got to literally take that shit serious, bro. They are trying to muddy the waters when it comes down to our shit at the end of the day. You know what I mean? What we fight for, what we go for, at the end of the day, they're trying to muddy it up and use politics to get whatever bill, that weird ass bill that they want passed. Who the fuck told what black person went down to the voting booth and they told them niggas, no, you can't vote, nigga, you black? When? When did this happen? This is what I'm trying to figure out. We want voting rights. Where do we want them? We want them now. Nigga, who black can't vote? I mean, if you ain't got your ID, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got your ID, nigga, you can't vote. You know what I'm saying? But you got your ID, you're proven to be a citizen, you can vote. See what I'm saying? Now this is sad, y'all. This is absolutely sad. You know what I'm saying? That Martin Luther King and them niggas done got their head beat on for niggas to be playing this same photo op 80 to 50, 60 years later. You know what I'm saying? With a diabolical, stone cold, known racist in Joe Biden. Now you're walking down the street with him. And Joe Biden up here smiling because he know he ain't giving you niggas shit. Yeah, he ain't giving you niggas shit. You still ain't getting shit. Good. Well, Joe Biden came down and held hands. You know what I'm saying? And held hands at the end of the day. All of a sudden, that means what? Joe Biden, he gonna do something for the people, man. He gonna do something for the people. You niggas is crazy. And as you see the brother right here, he ain't even trying to hold Al Sharpton here. He like, man, get this fuck nigga up off me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is unbelievable, man. But
And I had these.
damn, well, Twitter just keep fucking with me, huh? So let's get into it. Let me come down here real quick. All right.
Terrible headaches. Was diagnosed with having anyway. They had to take the top of my head off a couple times, see if I had a brain. And I had.
Okay. Now this man literally said I was diagnosed with having they had to take the top of my head off a couple times to see if I had a brain. Okay. Now, bro, this man is our president. Okay. And he literally got up on a platform and said this dumbass shit, bro. He literally said that. Okay. But Jill Biden to tell you that ain't nothing wrong with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But when it was Trump, this is my whole thing about the shit. When it was Trump, he needed to take cognitive tests and all this whole other shit, right? And nothing seemed wrong with Trump. You know, you may not have liked some shit he said, but nothing was wrong with Trump's mental or anything like that. Well, I don't know. I don't know the man, but, you know, I would have to guess from the outside looking in. Don't nothing seem like, you know, he can answer every question. He's answering reporters, even reporters he didn't like, okay? He still would give these niggas the opportunity to ask him a question, even if he know they about to ask him some stupid fuck shit at the end of the day. He still gave them the opportunity to be able to, you know, to get their questions answered. You know what I'm saying? But Biden, no. But Biden barely even takes questions. He barely even takes questions, okay? So that lets you know that the mind state of one is definitely on a super decline. My man Biden running around here shaking the people's hands, ain't nobody there. You know what I'm saying? But y'all cool with this. This ain't a problem for y'all. It's not a problem for this old man to get up here and make a damn fool of himself up here. There's no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? There's no problem with that shit, huh? It's unbelievable, dog. Unbelievable, man. You know what I'm saying? Biden left for another vacation this weekend. He has spent 306 days on vacation, 40% of his presidency. So, 40% of his goddamn presidency, this nigga's been on vacay. It's funny. Now look at the energy here, right? When it's a fallen U.S. soldier, this nigga Biden out here checking his watch. He got ice cream and shit to eat. You know what I'm saying? He ain't giving it really little to no respect. It's a Ukraine fallen soldier. This nigga is motherfucking, you know what I mean? He got all the respect in the world. Ain't no checking no clocks, no none of that. None of that shit. But this is unbelievable, y'all. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. This is what I kind of just wanted to talk about. Hold on real quick. All right, so let me go ahead and end this video real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to see if I had anything else that I wanted to talk about. But anyway, I'll just give you all a little brief on what's going on. Definitely, you want to look out for what's going on with the Ukraine situation for sure. They're now admitting that pro-Ukrainian groups attacked the Nord Stream pipelines. So look for a lot of news to start coming out about how the Ukrainian the Ukrainian army, the neo-Nazi niggas and shit. That's why they say pro-Ukrainian groups, okay? Pro-Ukrainian group. They're talking about the Azov Balatain niggas, okay? The neo-Nazis running around that bitch, been terrorizing these people since 2014. So this ain't even nothing new. For real. This is actually old shit that the Democrats, once they got in office, and those that was with the big money scheme, allegedly, those that was with it at the end of the day, this is why the shit popped off the way that it did, okay? So, y'all thinking this shit is about this shit is about some money. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. This is about money at the end of the day. And finding ways that they can fuck over the American people. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. While making themselves richer, and making you poor at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But anyway, definitely look out for that. Look out for look out for Monday for tomorrow for the stocks. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be back up here tomorrow to talk about that with the banking collapsing and shit like that. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about that as well tomorrow. So we're going to do some more videos tomorrow as well, too, because I know it's going to be some shit that happens tonight where I'm going to have to come through and, talk about it. It's politics as well. You know what I mean? I know it's going to be some shit I'm going to have to go there and talk about. So, it is what it is. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day one. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, Tell Like It Is TV. We out of here, y'all.